Yo, Will the Chill in Erie, Pennsylvania. Matthew here with freeprescriptionlenses.com, and I'm going to cut some clear non-prescription fashion lenses for your Tom Ford. Let's see what frame we've got here. We have got the Mackenzie. Nice frame here. So, first thing I'm going to do is, I always do this on a used frame just to make sure there's no debris, sweat, body oils that might be inside the frame, but I'm going to put your Tom Ford frame into my Italian, my Santinelli, the LE1000 patternless edger, and the stylus is coming up and it's going to trace the shape of the right lens, then it's going to move over and trace the shape of the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. I just got these in today. I'm going to cut them and ship them right back out to you same day. So I'm going to pull up the shape of the frame on the computer. If this were prescription, I'd put in your pupillary distance, but it's not so. I'm just going to have it match the frames. These are polycarbonate lenses being cut for a plastic frame. So let me take your first lens out of its protective sleeve, your second lens out, and toss those. Now this is a block. This is what's going to hold it in place while it's cutting, but I need to attach this to your lens. So 3M, the same people who make Post-it notes, make these double-sided adhesive stickers. The black side is the sticky side. I'm going to stick that on the block, pull this away, stick that on there. Do the same thing now for the other lens. Stick that on there, pull this away, and push that down on your lens, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put your lens into the chuck, and these calipers are going to come down and it's going to trace the shape of the right side of your frame onto the lens to make sure this lens is large enough, and it is. It's just got to find out for itself. And starting on the rear surface, the back surface, then it's going to move forward and trace the front surface of the lens. All the while, the reason why it measures twice, so it can measure the thickness of the lens to know exactly where to place the bevel so it sits inside the frame the best. The cutting wheel is down here on the bottom left. It's that lighter color wheel that is going to act like a heavy grit sandpaper that's going to grind away your polycarbonate material. This wheel in the center is going to put the little channel on there. With the channel is what's going to put the bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the frame. I will have to close the door, but I just wanted you to see as your lens touches down on the cutting wheel. Now, your lenses are polycarbonate. Polycarb is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. Your lenses are also virtually unbreakable. They are bulletproof up to .22 caliber and has both UVA and UVB protection in them. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin, where your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin. So you have permanent sunscreen for your eyes. If you notice, there is water running in the background, but polycarbonate cuts dry, where plastic and high index cut wet. Now it's getting the bevel. If you notice, your lens is still completely flat at the edges like a nickel. It could stand up on its own. Now the bevel is being placed onto the lens. And for the last 20 seconds of the cutting cycle, these 2 water jets, this one in the back and this one in the front, are going to kick in and start spraying water on the lens just to wash away any optical debris like that I'm picking off your lens as it goes around. There we go. So, in just a moment it's going to stop. I'll take it out and we'll see if it fits. Okay, here it comes. Let's take it out and see if it fits. Take it out of that chuck. Let's dry the lens off. Now, one thing I want to do before I try and insert it, you still have a little bit of rough edges left over from the cutting cycle, so I want to use my hand stone and smooth out any rough edges that you have. This white powdery substance I'm scraping off is called Schwarf. I literally melted that onto your lens just now due to the friction, smoothing out those rough edges. So let's go ahead and see if it fits. I'm going to tuck it into the outside corner first, push down at the nose, snaps in perfectly. So the next thing I want to do is go ahead and start cutting your left lens. Flip that over to left and hit start. And just like before, the calipers are going to come down, and this time they're going to trace the shape of the left side to make sure that it's large. This lens is large enough to fit in there. So Will, the reason why I'm giving you the unbreakable bulletproof lenses, a friend of mine in England, well, I've become friends with him since he bought a few pair, and since you've gotten a few pair from me, I need to hit you up in some emails. But he was mowing, and somehow he ran over a little piece of metal that his kids had left out in the yard they were playing with. I don't know how he did it, but when he lifted up the mower to check that we had hit, 4 pieces of metal came flying out from underneath. 2 hit him in his right lens, 1 hit him in his left lens. 1 came up, hit him in his ear, sliced his ear wide open. We had to get stitches while he was at the emergency room. The doctor told him if he wasn't wearing these unbreakable lenses, he would be blind right now. Those scraps of metal would have penetrated right through his eyes. That's why I give everybody unbreakable lenses, because you just never know. You just never know. Hopefully something like that will never happen to you, but you just can't plan on bad things to happen. That's why I've got your back. And I've got your eyes at the same time. How can someone do that? Actually, it's pretty easy for someone like me to do it. So now it's going to move over and put the bevel onto the lens. So I can't remember, Will, is this the 3rd or 4th pair of lenses I've done for you? Actually, this is the tip of the iceberg. I know you got a lot more frames. You keep sending them to me. I'll keep cutting lenses for you, whatever color lens you need. I think I did yellow in 1 pair, blue in another. I'm trying to remember. I apologize if I can't remember the nuance of every single pair that I've cut for you over these many months. These 100-hour weeks are starting to take its toll on me. I'm losing my memory. Small price to pay to be able to do something that you love to do. So now that this finishes up, take this out of the chuck, dry the lens off. By the way, Will, all you got to do is go out and buy one of these Santinellis. They only run $30,000. Put it on your kitchen counter, and then you'll be able to cut lenses at home. You won't need me anymore. I'll even give you my accounts where I order the lenses from, so you can just cut me out of the loop. So, I'm going to tuck the left lens in over here at the corner. Did I hit the start button with my elbow? Push it in with my thumbs at the nose. It snaps in perfectly. Let me dry the lens off for you. Don't need that wrapper anymore. And Will, I appreciate it. Appreciate you giving me the opportunity to cut the glasses for you. I'll get them in the mail to you on my way home. So they'll be shipped out first thing at 8 a.m. in the morning. If anyone has any questions about what I can and can't do, of course, just email me. Send me your frames, and I'll cut any lens that you could possibly want for them. Doesn't matter which brand it is. So, if anyone has any questions, just email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. Will, I hope you enjoyed watching me cut this. I can't even remember what number it is, but I hope you enjoyed watching, and everyone else has got the chance to see how I bring that loving feeling back to glasses. Thank you.